We are live.
Is there? I couldn't tell. Are people actually still playing games? Or?
Mm.
Tyler,
I'm good. I'm ready. Come. Go ahead.
okay. Cole's. You good?
I can't launch the fucking board game, like the map. Hold on.
You're good.
Clashing cookies.
All right. I will start with the recap. All right. Okay. So after several months spent separately or in and around Neverwinter, the party reconvened after each receiving a letter from Lord Daggle Neverember, the Lord Protector of Neverwinter. After meeting with him, he gave the party the mission. Okay, shut up.
Is it quiet the whole time?
1 sec.
Right now.
Can we move it to
Perfect time. My neighbors are coming home, so he's making all the noise and he's freaking out. Okay. So after meeting with Lord Daggle Neverember, he gave the party the mission to investigate this mysterious ship crash in the island nation of Gunderland, which is one of the 4 powers of the Lord's Alliance. After meeting with the crew of the voyage, the party set sail on the Sea of Swords. On their second day of travel, the voyage was intercepted by the Devil's Fin, a pirate ship manned by the tiefling Captain Callus. Last we left off, after a battle, our party found themselves aboard the voyage, recovering from their brutal encounter with Captain Callus and the crew. After looting the fallen pirates and tending to their wounds with Chandri's healing magic, they settled in for what they hoped would be a peaceful journey to Gunderland. However, the night brought unexpected danger when one of the crew members, Kuara, tested Jarmi's stealthy skills with throwing a dagger at him, leaving him wounded and questioning the loyalties of those around him. Captain Greysail warned that Captain Callus would likely return for revenge, as the cunning descendant of Asmodeus was known for his persistence in pursuing those who had bested him. As storms gathered on their final day at sea, the party spotted a small vessel in the distance with what appeared to be a human survivor aboard. When Chandri moved to investigate with her spyglass, tragedy struck as a Sahuagin trident pierced through her skull, killing the cleric instantly. Sahuagin, these 6-foot-tall, like fish-like creatures with shark-like jaws, swarmed the deck from the waters, forcing the party into a desperate battle for survival. The fight raged across both ship and sea, with Lord Fent boldly leaping into the stormy waters to rescue an unconscious boy named Byrne, or maybe just because of the big treasure chest, while his companions faced waves of Sahuagin and reef sharks with steel and spell alike. After emerging victorious from the battle, the party discovered a few treasures and a coral shark statuette that triggered disturbing visions when touched by Lord Fent. It also read, you deciphered the code on it. It said false idols. The little 13-year-old boy, Byrne, revealed that he was from Fiskerback, which is where where you will be investigating the crash. And he had been captured while fishing with his missing parents. Following a solemn memorial for Chandri, the ship finally reached the island nation of Gunderland, where representatives of King Redax welcomed them to the port city of Gunbarg. Now approaching the Dragon Turtle Inn, and awaiting audience with the king at Stonerise Keep, our heroes prepared to learn the true nature of their mission in these northern waters. Okay, so you all just were rowed in on a smaller rowboat from the main ship to the docks of Gunbarg, which is the smaller port city you see here. You guys are getting rowed in right here. You see a lot of bigger, really pristine-looking boats around. Some of them getting worked on, but mostly the shipyard looks kind of empty, and you can assume that's because they were all kind of commissioned elsewhere with the rise in piracy. So as you all make your way off the rowboat, you are led by this woman in a red robe to this large salt-encrusted stone building that's near the sides of the docks. This is the Dragon Turtle Inn. As you walk inside, you see a huge fire roaring in a semicircular hearth, decorated with ivory and steel. The circular bar in the middle of the inn is manned by a pair of lanky, fair-haired twins with really bushy beards. They're like sweeping the counter as they're passing drinks around to everyone. Great. So what do you guys want to do? There's a bunch of locals like drinking. It's like evening time, so it's pretty bustling here at the Dragon Turtle Inn.
I need to wet my whistle. I'm going up to the bar.
Agreed. After all that, fucking get me in the bar.
I don't even look to
Okay,
my
so,
compatriots. I just walk right up to the bar. I need a drink.
Great. So as you guys start walking over to the bar, Captain Graysail, who's walking with you, says, "Hey, I have to go tend to the ship a little bit and get some supplies. So we'll just plan to meet up tomorrow at Stonerise Keep, if that's all right with you."
That's good. Be safe.
I'm gonna tail her.
You're following her?
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Cool.
Is Store with her as well?
No, so Store and the rest of the crew stayed on the ship. She rode in a smaller rowboat back to, yeah. So, so she explains that she's going to buy some supplies, some food, and then go to the ship repairs. So she leaves. You want to tail her, Jeremy, while everyone else is getting a drink?
Yeah. I like
All
that.
right. You can roll a stealth check, and you could do that with advantage too. Okay. So you are as you start to follow her. Sun's starting to set. And as you are doing that, the rest of you are approached by these twins. Hi there! Hello! I'm Horton. I'm Manser. We're the lead twins, they say together at the same exact time. What can you do about it? What are you all doing here? What can we do to help you? Would you like some drinks?
Yes, would love a
What is your finest ale?
Oh, we have ale. It's all unlabeled, so it's all the best.
Give me 5, 6 of those.
All right, so that'll be 6 times 4, 24 copper pieces.
Oh, copper.
Yeah, copper.
I flick a whole gold, 1 whole gold, and I say keep the change.
They both look down simultaneously at the gold. Would you look at that? And then they cheers their own drinks.
Can I have some of yours?
Yeah, I got them for the table.
Oh, okay, nice.
6 for 3 people.
Is this enough ale to get 3 people plastered? Sorry.
Yeah, that'll do it. So, what brings you to Gunbark? Yeah, what brings you to Gunbark?
Should we? I feel like we should.
I think it's
Let's not reveal our true mission
Right.
here just yet.
we are
But-
ale seekers to find the best ale in the land.
Oh, well, you come to the right place. Otherwise,
I'll be the judge.
you'd be stuck with the other place. Uh-oh, that one's not so good.
What's the other place?
It's the Crow's Nest Tavern. The Crow's Nest Tavern! They keep, like, interrupting each other.
Where's that? Is that on the island?
It's a real shit of a place. You don't want to go there.
Where is it?
It's just on the south, like the southeast tip of the islet.
What's wrong with it?
It's just where all the scumbags hang out and, all the fuckers. If you're looking for trouble, you can go there. If you're looking for a fight, if you like to just drink with your pals, then this is the place to be.
I turn to the team, fellas. I think this sounds
Thank you for that.
You think it sounds like what?
a good place for us.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Let's see if we could poke them for some information, and because in the old town where we're coming from, there's an economic crisis. Strippers are getting loans that they shouldn't be getting.
not the housing crash again.
Let's see how business has been here.
It's not subprime housing all over it.
Yeah.
How's business here?
How's
Yes.
business on the island?
It's it's good. It's a small community, so we like to drink, we like to fish, and that's the main thing here. So we have plenty of both drinkers and fishers. So it can't complain too much. Not terrible. We've seen better, but
We've heard a bit
Fellas,
about
what
some piracy. Is that impacting you at all?
Yeah, people keep downloading movies.
yes. Well, we have had some of our cargo intercepted. Some of the more fancier stuff. So we don't have any imported ale today. But so we've seen a bit of a hit there. But what can you do?
Not a whole lot, and just have a drink, huh?
I guess so.
I go.
Have you heard about this ship crash?
Which one?
Which one?
I heard.
Oh, what?
I heard it was a magic ship that was flying in the air and then it exploded.
Oh,
No,
I
that's
think
not
that-
what happened. It was a regular ship that exploded.
Where did you hear that it was a magic ship? Who said that?
Just some of the folks in here. I forget. Hey, Boris, did you tell me that? What the fuck are you talking about? I didn't tell you shit. I don't remember. I think it was someone in here.
Doesn't matter.
Oh my god.
How has that affected the town? Has that caused a disturbance? Was there anything that came of that explosion?
I think I can only speak on what I know, but I think if you ask some of the folks around here, they might be able to tell you more, because we don't really leave this tavern too much, to be honest.
Let's go.
Hey,
Can we talk with Boris, or
I-
do you want to keep talking with these two?
Well, Sean, let me grease the skids here. Zach, how much is a beer?
4 copper pieces.
All right, I'm gonna take my 94 copper pieces that I have and buy a round for the ball.
Whoa! All right.
We're greasing the skids.
They don't.
All right. So
What was that, Matt?
They don't know that much, so let's grease them a little bit. But I think let's say, oh, you know what? Let's grease them and see which regulars might be good to talk to.
But I also think at the same time, our friend Swazi McBlinker should play a song for the crowd once everybody's perform.
Oh, absolutely can do that. Let's get him.
Alright, so-
greased.
you guys are buying a round of drinks for everyone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're getting pigged.
All right. Cool. So, hand over your copper pieces.
Handed.
Drinks on this big orc fucker! They all cheer. Hey!
All right.
I start passing around the drinks and stuff, and they're all giving you little nods of thanks. Some of them are a little bit more vocal than others.
I wait till they're like halfway through this drink, and then I post up in the corner or somewhere that some people can see me. And I take out my clarinet and I start playing a little tune about my whoring days back in not Dragon's Rest. What was the Neverwinter?
Neverwinter.
Yeah.
Morrowind.
More wind.
Cool. So as you're doing that, as your song is playing, we're gonna cut over to Jarmy. All right. So it is still daylight. So you're like, I mean, like it's the sun is setting, so you're kind of staying a little bit farther behind. You see Captain Graysail. She's walking northwest along the coastline, occasionally looking over her shoulder, and eventually you approach this, right around the docks where you guys came in. This towering pair of these like wooden warehouse doors that are sealed shut. And there's like a little like sea cave near the harbor, and then painted on these is a white anchor and words "Gimlet's Ship Repairs," swinging from ropes attached to a rocky overhang above the entrance to the cave are buckets filled with tools and gadgets and things like that. You see Captain Graysail knocks on the door, opens up, and this little short feller. She's a gnome. She's kind of muscular. You see them talking, and then she walks in with the gnome. Do you want to try to follow him into the ship repairs?
I think that'd be too obvious. Is there any windows on this building at all?
Yeah, you can see window.
All right, I'd like to suspiciously and try to stay hidden, stay along the side of the building, and just try to catch sight of what they're doing.
Okay. Give me another stealth check since you're it's a new area.
Come on.
Yeah, still hidden. So it's like made of like stone and rock, so the sound's not like traveling through very well, but you can see like the hands moving, them talking, and her pointing out towards the harbor, and that's going on for a couple minutes, and then they start to walk towards the front door together. So you are on like the right side of this building, we'll say, and they're walking out here. So they continue down and approach the now like the rowboats, and they start to board one.
Is there additional rowboats?
Yeah. There's rowboats, and there's people around too.
There's people around. Okay.
Yeah, this is the only port in the entire island. So there's several cities on this island. So all the boats that need to come here dock here.
I feel like you'll have to roll again
if
you want to follow them in the boat.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow them. I'm gonna wait just like a minute as they row out, and then get into my own rowboat.
Okay, cool. So while that's happening, we'll cut back. All right, Schwaz, give me a performance check.
Come on, baby.
You can do it with advantage too, since they're loosened up. Oh yeah, baby. They are cheering. We're gonna say, roll me a d12 to see how much gold you get.
Oh, here we go.
From tips.
Oh, we're cooking tonight, boys.
10. All right, 10 gold. So they start flipping gold and copper to you. Adds up to around 10 gold. Great. So now they're all loosened up. They're chatting to each other. They're partying a little bit. There's a couple that's like sitting together. There's a couple like a group of friends sitting at another table, and then just like there's a couple people sitting at the bar. Is there any one specific you want to talk to, or just kind of talk to the entire bar at once?
Sean, how about this? I'm going to pitch an idea for you.
Yeah.
How about you? We could use your performance as a guise and ask people to give some like local knowledge or like local stories or happenings, so you could sing about it, and we'll get some. We'll see who says what, and we'll get some ideas on who to talk to.
You want me to like ask the whole bar?
Like yeah, ask the whole bar. You're gonna sing a song based on what they say.
I'm like, yeah, okay. So I, after my song finishes and they toss me a few gold coins, I yell out to everyone in the bar, yell something current to me and I'll make a song.
Current events?
Yeah. Let's talk about current events. Yell to me currently.
What's this, like an improv thing?
Yeah, exactly that.
We hate
Sing about visiting a healer.
Visiting?
Oh. Sing about the ship crash.
Tell me more about the ship crash.
Who
I'm not about
asked?
to sit here and tell a whole story to the bar. If you want to come talk to me, we can talk over here.
Who's that, Boris? Zach? Was that Boris that?
No, that's someone else.
Someone else. Alright. So, I take those two things, and then I sing a little tune about it, but I also, like, wink towards, Matt and Tyler. Sorry, I always forget your names. But I wink to them, and I kind of point to the guy who was talking about the shipwreck. But only we understood that interaction.
Yeah.
So I do a little song off of that information, and after that, we make our way to that guy. Or I keep playing and you two go.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, I'll keep playing then.
So we approach the man who called out about the shipwreck. And I'm going to say to him, so, seems like you might know a thing or two about this shipwreck, and, while I'm not necessarily particularly interested in it, a few copper, a few gold might get you to say a little more to me without remembering nothing. And this whole time, he doesn't hear a word because I have my mask on, so he catches bits and pieces. He just sees me move my hands like an Italian mobster.
It's a Cretan olive oil.
Right, so you want to know about the shipwreck, huh?
I give him the thumbs up.
Well, here's what I heard, and don't know if it's true or not, but I did hear that this old couple from Fiskebach passed through a few days ago, passed through Gumbark, and they both had like really bloodshot, watery eyes that were just staring off into the abyss. Locals don't know where they ended up, though. None of us have seen anything. And then this old woman to the right.
Actually, I saw it. Well, I didn't see it, but I swear that they walked straight into the harbor, hand in hand. They just walked and drowned. Walked into the water.
Were their
I
bodies?
don't think that's how living people work, boys.
Is that something that... Is this the first time you've heard of something like this?
A ship crashing around here?
No. People walking into the water and not coming out.
I mean, a couple of these folks might do that after a hard night's drinking, but only to wake themselves up. No, I've never seen anyone drown themselves. I'm not sure, Gortha, that that's something you should be telling these new visitors.
Where in the bay did they walk into?
I don't know. I didn't see it. This is just something I heard as well.
Alright, we'll have to take a look around the coast, but... what do you say, what are my teammates thinking? Should we check out that other Black Crow Tavern?
Crow's Nest Tavern?
Crow's Nest Tavern.
Do you think there's anything else here to ask?
You guys talking about the Crow's Nest Tavern?
Aye, we heard it was a good drink. Well, not really, but
I'd avoid it if I were you, unless you like being dragged out of bars in body bags. Filled with pirates and dogs, and it's run by the nastiest fellow in Gondolin. One-eyed Bill.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
well, yeah, go ahead.
Pirates.
Is it okay if I'm asking even though I'm not there?
What are you asking? Sorry, I missed it.
What's wrong?
You're mid-song. You're yelling over.
Yeah. What's wrong with One-Eyed Bill? Everyone stops talking.
One-eyed Bill? He's just fucking mean. He overcharges for his drinks. He's pretty racist.
Oh no.
He's just kind of a shit person, really. Yeah,
I think
he's a piece of dog shit.
what do you say we go have a word with him and maybe we could straighten him out a little bit.
I've got a plan, boys. Let's go.
We
As if there's
so
no crew,
we
can't
bar the
fight.
doors,
Quickly,
light it on fire.
Cutting back over to Jarmy. You can roll me another stealth check as you try to get into the boat and follow them.
Before I get into the boat, I'm just thinking about my friends in the bar, smiling to myself, thinking, wonder what those dummies are getting themselves into. Hope they got the bar pretty pigged over there.
So Zach, if we fight, is Jarmy not? Oh,
It depends
is
what
Jarmy
happens.
not going to be there?
Yeah,
All right, so yeah, you silently follow, keeping your distance behind, and eventually reapproach the voyage after like maybe like 50 yards, 100 yards, and you see the gnome and Captain Graysail aboard. The crew's still working on it. You can try to make a perception check if you want. See what's going on. 11. It just seems like they're getting on the boat and talking to the crew and stuff. It doesn't seem like they're doing anything shady.
Damn. Okay. I'm still pursuing silently as much as I can.
Okay, so how close do you want to get to the ship? Because like people will see you. Well, we'll see the rowboat at least, unless you're like.
So they've already boarded. They rowed up themselves on the rowboat, and they get on the boat themselves.
Yep. And you see you see Captain Graysail like pointing to the areas that are damaged on the ship.
Okay. I want to get as close as possible. If other people see me, it's okay, but I don't want them to see me. That's my problem.
Okay. To get closer than as close as you can be right now, like so you're like maybe like 30 yards out, like laying down in your boat, like peeking over so they don't see a person in the rowboat. In order to get closer than that, I'll have to give you disadvantage, which will just make you a regular stealth check roll. So that'll cancel out your advantage and just do a straight up stealth check.
Okay, let's try it.
Cool. All right, yeah. So they, you see a couple of the crew members pointing to what to them looks like just a stray rowboat.
Oi, shall we pull that one up?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anyone on it. Why don't you just tie it to the docks right here?
So they start making their way and grabbing rope to try to like catch the rowboat with and pull it towards the main ship. What do you want them to just pull you up and discover you there, or
Yeah, is there like, God, is there anything in the fucking rowboat that like I'm covered by? Or is it just me in a rowboat?
But you could use something on yourself to cover you, if you want.
Let's see. I have so much shit in my backpack. If I just get under it, just empty it, just cover myself in my backpack and my supplies. I have 10 pieces of parchment paper. That's
Okay,
what I'm
so-
gonna do.
You cover yourself with a bunch of paper. Couple of smaller guys start pulling the boat.
Oh, this feels heavy.
And they start to pull it up.
There's a bunch of paper in here.
So they start picking it up and moving it and slowly revealing a half-elf body in there.
Roll a stealth check.
Hold on. As they're pulling me up, I'm gonna create a minor illusion on the hull of the ship, like in the front, and it's just gonna be one of like a sound of a crewman just like getting hurt, trying to distract them while they're pulling me up.
Cool. So you hear like ah, and both of the guys turn.
Oh. Was that Vinny? Let's go check on him.
So they run away. You're now tied to the boat. So if you want, you could try to climb aboard and sneak
Yeah.
around on the ship.
Yep, I'm gonna climb up, sneak
Okay.
around as much as I can.
Give me another stealth check now that you're on board.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
With advantage.
Yeah, with
illusion.
advantage now.
Okay. Hell yeah! Got a nat 20.
You are fucking invisible right now, so you can get real close to them. So you hear Captain Graysdale talking to this gnome.
Yeah, so we were intercepted by this Captain Callus. He's this tiefling and feared pirate on the seas, and
Rammed right into the side of us here, right in the side of the hull. So that's going to need to be patched up. And, we're willing to pay whatever we can. We have a stipend from Lord Neverember to cover ship repairs, so cost should not be an issue. Is there anything else you need from me, Oda?
no, that sounds pretty doable. I reckon we can get this repaired and pretty much good as new by maybe 3 or 4 days from now, and then we'll talk about payment afterwards. Awesome, you've been a great help. I really appreciate it.
You see Oda spit a wad of chewing tobacco spit on the ground.
Right, then we'll bring it into the port and get working on it come morning time.
Okay, so nothing interesting going on.
Thank you, Oda. I have to go buy some food supplies for the rest of the crew, and then I'm gonna head back to the Dragon Turtle Inn and get some rest before tomorrow meeting with King Redax. So,
I'm going to ditch this side quest of pursuing the captain. I don't think there's really anything suspicious of the captain. She's just trying to repair the ship. But I do want to stay stealthed and look for Kuara.
okay. He is not on the ship right now.
He's not on the ship at all?
No.
Oh, I swore you said they were still back on the ship. It was just us and
Some of them were, and they've been like rowing in boats, like so. They were like all like near the docks and stuff. Quara is not to be found though. Store's walking around. He's helping move some stuff and get some supplies off the ship. Helping with repairs a little bit.
Fuck.
Come back to us, Colsey, and let's go to the other end.
You want to go to the other bar?
Yeah, come with us.
I was gonna pull literally the same thing that Kuwara did to me, so I could either stay on the ship if he's gonna come back and chuck a dagger at him.
So likely, he's probably staying at the same the Dragon Turtle Inn with you. Also, he's probably on his way there, or at the other bar, or kind of wandering in the night.
Okay.
He's kind of shady, so you don't know.
All right. So hop back into the rowboat that's attached to the side of the ship, and I want to lower myself back into the water.
Cool. All right, so you do that, and then you're going to row back to shore?
Yep. Yeah.
Great. So as you get back to shore, funny enough, you see Kuwara walking by.
Let's go.
What would you like to do? He's just kind of walking. It looks like he's walking up towards the Dragon Turtle Inn.
All right, so I'm detected at this point, or no?
That's up to a contested stealth check. So you can roll stealth. I'll roll perception for Kuwara.
That was non-advantaged, but
You can roll with advantage. You can just roll it again.
sick.
So you get 15.
Kuwara's fucking kryptonite.
I don't think you're stealthy.
What is his perception? Hang on. On your character sheet, perception. What skill is that attached to?
Charisma.
Charisma. Okay. So I'll get +3. 13. No, he doesn't see you.
Nice.
So you're not like invisible. You're moving quietly behind him.
Yep. All right. So if he's walking toward the Dragon Turtle Inn, I'm getting out of the boat by the docks, and got my hood up, got my robes on, and I'm just inconspicuously trying to like tail him as well before he gets to the door of the Dragon Turtle Inn.
Okay.
And as he's approaching, I have my dagger out and I throw it at him. But I yell, "Think fast."
Awesome. Sorry. So he's alerted to your presence. He
Yeah.
turns around. Great. I am going to make a dexterity saving throw for him. First off, actually, give me an attack roll. Make sure that you hit him with your dagger.
You trying to hit him? Oh shit!
Yeah. He hit me 3 fucking times.
The third one you asked for, to be fair.
Yeah, I sure did.
Great. So, damn. All right. So he turns around, tries to grab it, and sticks in his shoulder.
Ooh.
He takes like 5 points of damage from that. And he just looks
Now-
at you.
Now who's the perceptive one now? Dickhead. Want to tell me what happened on the boat the other night?
He grunts as he pulls the dagger out. Very well. You've made your point. Come join me for a drink.
Ooh.
Let's go. Let's go to the
Nice.
other bar.
This music is perfect right now. I feel like.
Oh yeah, it is. So he's actually going. So you want to go to the. Sorry, you do not know about the other.
Oh,
bar
true.
right now.
I know. I assume that they're in this one.
So you guys go into the Dragon Turtle Inn, and as that's happening, you see like from a distance the rest of the crew walking towards Crow's Nest Tavern. For to you, it's just like southeast. You see them walking like past. You see them walking like down here.
Okay.
right, so you go inside with Kuara.
The bar is fucking slammed.
Yeah, they're tanked right now. All right, so we're gonna cut back to the rest of the crew. All right, so you guys travel southeast down to this like dinghy-looking tavern. Still pretty close to the docks. It's like the skeleton of an old ship. Planks are like rotting away. There's like these large patches of this cloth that's like just nailed on to cover the gaps and stuff. And you just hear like almost like the Salty Splatoon kind of sounds coming from inside, just like just like fucking nasty noises. So as you all enter, it smells like cigarette smoke, chewing tobacco,
Hell yeah.
beer, rum, dirty feet, nastiness in here. And it's just like really humid and the air is really thick. So you walk in, you see a bunch of like really gritty, grimy looking people. There's like a little band that's playing pretty shitty music off to the right. On the left, you see this really grimy looking fucker. He has this like slick back mohawk and a huge scar that has gouged his left eye out. And his other eye is like black and beady. And it's just the one eye is just like constantly like flicking around the tavern searching for
Mad Eye
for
Moody.
something. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, in the band to the right is like clearly like way too drunk to be playing.
Eagers all over again.
Yeah. It is 2 years to a T.
Jack, I scanned the room for the largest body in there. The toughest looking motherfucker.
He is behind the bar. He is the guy that I was just describing.
Alright, I walk up to him. I blow my cigarette in his face.
Oh, Tyler.
Oh no.
And I hit him with an unarmed strike right in the face.
Ooh.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa.
I like this.
Aggressive. I love it.
All right,
The bar.
give me an attack roll.
You're gonna earn this guy respect.
Oh, let's go.
Roll it. So then you can roll damage too.
It's 7.
7 damage. Arm strength.
I just punched him. I said,
So-
hey, bud, after hitting him.
Oh god. Okay. Sorry, just doing the damage real quick.
Hoping it's a mutual respect thing.
I don't know.
You all right? So you walk up to this big, bulky-looking guy, punch him in the face. Everyone in the bar looks at you. You just punch the bartender, and his head like barely moves, and he just like snarls at you, and he grabs your head and smashes it into the into the bar. We're gonna say.
Don't tell me this is where the playthrough stops.
He crits on his attack roll. And we'll say this is 2d8.
2D8.
Oh, I'm alive, regardless, boys.
Alright, so you take 10 damage from getting smacked. Also, I don't know if you guys did, but you have all short rested since the fight.
Good.
Since the Sahwajin fight. So if you haven't done that, do that now so your health is accurate.
Does it max health short rest? Or what is it? Does it take
No,
you back?
it rolls for you if you do a short rest.
Okay, and then
Mine does
Sorry,
not
I just-
automatically do my, just so everybody knows, my health.
Same.
Do you guys
Really?
mind if we take a 2-minute break so I can go shit?
yeah.
You can shit in 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's magic.
It's gonna be straight liquid.
That's more magic than any spell in
It's
this
gonna come out like piss, just so we know. I'll be right back.
I roll, piss
Matt.
out my ass.
I think you
Alright, well,
gotta take the box.
I'm gonna check
gonna-
on Cosmo.
I'm gonna go grab a drink.
I see.
Yeah.
Uh, 4. We're screwed, by the way.
I'm hoping that Tyler gets knocked the fuck out, and we can.
So,
Maybe I'm gonna try to arm wrestle to get some information.
we're past that, I think.
I don't know.
This was already set up as like a fight scene.
I'm gonna grab a drink as well.
Same. Hey, sorry. Is everyone back?
That's alright. Now just you.
Oh, jeez.
I'm back.
Oh, you're back? Cool.
You fellas know when you go into a porta potty and you're like, what the fuck happened here?
Tyler happened there.
I just had one of those.
Really?
Zach, I don't like the fact that there's a pre-generated fight map screen. I once again... What?
What are you talking about?
I can't help but notice there's a map with
Oh, I'm just showing you guys the bar.
Huh, okay.
And you also just fucking punched the meanest guy in the entire island.
Well,
Sorry, I'm back.
Dude, this
You guys
bar
are
is
about to
sick.
fight.
It's
Yeah,
the
it
shape
is.
of the boat.
Thanks.
I ran out of cat food, so I tried to feed it canned chicken. Did not like it.
Dude, my cat doesn't eat any people food. Besides, like, she'll lick a Dorito for a second.
That's awesome. Cool Ranch.
I found out the cat
mac
that
and
I've been
cheese.
feeding since December or October actually is my neighbor's cat.
I love this.
My cat keeps gaining so much weight.
I think so. The neighbor's kind of trashy. Driving up the road and cat's like fucking peaches at the neighbor's house. No ways. Pull back over, and there she is, like sitting in the window
Wow.
on their couch. Yeah.
Wild.
So sad.
Dude, I had a feeling that was someone's fucking
Well,
cat.
dude, there's like 9 of them, and she's like the scout, and they all get along. Bring all of the strays in their home, like on a rotating schedule. But this cat's at my house 18 hours a day currently, sitting on my porch.
I would love to get a glimpse into the cat community.
Dude, I have an army here. Like, I think there's literally 9 of them. And they all eat on my porch. Not at the same time.
That's pretty cool. Have you made friends with any of your neighbors?
Yeah, the guy directly, the family directly next door, yes. Across the street we've talked to a couple times, but really the next door and then behind us.
Right.
But they're older. I mean, we're the youngest here.
Yeah. No, it's still cool though.
The neighbor behind us is a fucking narc. He's like an ass.
That sucks.
He's always bitching. He's bitching about something all the time.
Some
That's
people-
what neighbors are for.
Yeah.
So I draw my great axe of terror, Zach. Just know that is my next move.
All right, so
He crits you onto the bar.
real quick, as we're gonna cut away there and go back to Jarmy real quick. All right, so you were sit down, grab a pint. They're still giving free drinks away because they way overpaid for one round of drinks. Sit down.
So, about that night. I admired your prowess in battle. But I wanted to my mercenary net. They are called the Zenturi.
You're cutting in and out a little bit. I don't know if that's for everybody or...
A little bit for me too, yeah.
It's like everyone's cutting
Yes,
in
agreed.
and out.
Yeah.
Seems like it has like the noise suppression thing or whatever. I'm gonna check my settings real quick.
Cummings, what'd you say?
Nothing.
All of us are like cutting in and out when we like. Is it when like the quieter parts they just kind of like cuts out?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because that was happening when Tyler was talking. I was gonna ask. If you guys
Yes,
were
same.
gonna do.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's been happening with my Yeti actually recently.
Does anyone know how to change that?
Maybe put up your input volume.
It's all the way up.
I don't know. You sound fine now.
Yeah.
And mine might have just been my mic, honestly.
I think you're good.
I'll call
Zach.
it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll call it out if it starts happening. But
All right, cool.
Yes, I would like to recruit you to. I wanted to recruit you to Zentrum, which is a mercenary network that operates out of many of the major cities along the Sword Coast, like
Neverwinter, Baldur's Gate, Waterdeep. A crew, we just, do what mercenaries do, and I thought you might be a good addition, and that was my way of testing you, and as you've just proven, that was not entirely a fair test.
Nice.
Sign me up. I'm in.
Very well. You cannot tell anyone about this. If you do, I will know. And I will come after you. But if not, then I have some business here, and then I'm going to secretly depart.
Tonight?
And I will meet up with you in Neverwinter. And we could talk more there.
Where should I meet you in Neverwinter? Or I'll find out later.
You will be contacted when you are there. We have eyes in every city.
I slam my beer. Drink the whole thing. Brush
Awesome.
away the foam off my lips and ask him, what was your favorite mission, part of Zentrum?
This is part of being the Zentrum. We cannot talk about our missions. When you are officially a part of the Zentrum, then we could talk more. But as of right now, you are merely a recruit. I cannot share these details with you.
Is there any sort of silly integration into the organization?
You will find out more when we get to Neverwinter.
Man, you and your secrets, bro. Alright. I saw my friends going to another bar, but I appreciate you sitting down and having a beer with me.
Very well. Thank you. I look forward to talking with you more. I'm not sure that I will see you again.
What?
Until Neverwinter.
Oh. Oh, that's still a while.
Alright.
But to answer your question, the very basics, we offer mercenary services, protection services, goods transportation, and even settling minor disputes on the lower paying scale, but more specifics will come the deeper you get in.
I just like being part of something bigger than me.
I'm guessing you form a thieves guild?
What makes you say that?
I notice you snooping.
Ah, so you are perceptive.
I am, but not in the night when someone throws a dagger at me. I should have realized when I tried that on you.
I feel like we can get along, but no more daggers, okay?
Deal. Puts out his hand to shake it.
Shakes his hand. Alright,
He
I'm
has a
getting up from
dagger
the
in his
bar.
hand.
Alright, so you
Look-
start...
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Nothing, it was just gonna add to it.
Yeah, please.
I stand up. Who's still at the bar? I look around the bar. It's a fucking zoo. Everybody's just off the wall. People are on the tables. There's beers out, lined on the tables, and no one's drinking them because everybody else already has a beer in their hands. And I smile to myself, thinking, God damn it, Lord Fent has been here. I'm gonna go find my friends.
You see a drunken man stumble over. Are you looking for your friends, Justin? I saw him walk. I
I
said
just put my hand on his mouth and I walk out the door.
I was killed. You're gonna get fucking eaten. Goodbye.
You want to come watch?
I didn't want to die tonight. I might die from the ale. I might die from the alcohol poisoning. I hope I don't wander off into the water.
I look at him, sober as can be. I wish you well. And I just
He mumbles something very incoherently. All right, so you start walking towards the Crow's Nest Tavern. So, cutting back, Lord Fent, you just slammed One-Eyed Bill's face you punched One-Eyed Bill in the face, and then he grabbed your head and slammed it into the table. Can you tell me what that 10 points of damage did? Does that bring you down to 31? Were you full health?
Yes, I was full health, so it's 31.
Okay. So he gets real close to you. You can smell his mouth has never seen a toothbrush.
You come in here, cause a ruckus like this. Think you can get away with that?
And he starts to like snarl a little bit, and then that's interrupted by one of these bandits whips his mug at the bard who's playing music up here, and just shatters.
Yeah.
And the music just cuts out.
What the fuck was that for? You suck! You're too drunk to be playing. Get the fuck out of here!
And they just start screaming. Like the three bandmates up here are screaming over these group of pirates sitting at the tables. They're just jarring at each other. This guy walks over and joins the argument. One-Eyed Bill looks over there for a little bit, and Lord Fan, as you're looking over there, you start to hear like, and as you look back to One-Eyed Bill, you see his skin just ripping apart. And you see his body start to just like his bones popping out, his growing muscles. It looks like, and suddenly his head just splits open, and out comes the head of a shark.
Whoa.
He's now a humanoid body with the head and mouth of a shark.
What?
Yeah, I gotta say, that's the first time I've ever seen that one, boys.
So, surprise, surprise, you're gonna roll initiative.
I was getting hungry.
And then the last thing he says.
Can I do something
turns
before
into a
we
shark.
roll?
Yeah. What do you want to do?
Can I pour some oil on the table next to me on the bar and throw
what?
Throw what? It cut out.
some oil?
You just want to dump oil down?
Oil and then throw a torch at it. I want to light the bar on fire.
Burn down. Oh God. You certainly can do that.
No.
I don't know that would depend on your initiative, because that is a full action. So I'm gonna say you can't do that before we roll initiative. Is that fair?
Yeah, I'm gonna see what I roll first.
All right. Okay, so awesome. Jarmy, you are not here yet, so you're gonna come in at the second round.
Yep.
So second round of combat. I'm gonna roll initiative. Everyone here. So here's to break it down. These two guys, they're kind of caught in the middle. They don't really want to be. The three bards, they have no qualm with you guys. So they're going to be not attacking you, just so you know. And everyone else is just kind of pissed, and they're just going to start fucking trying to kill people. Okay, so I'm going to get the initiative real quick. Okay, did any of you guys get a 20 or higher on initiative?
Nope.
Okay, how about 18 or higher?
Nope.
16 or higher?
I think I was the highest at 10.
Yeah, I got an 8.
Okay, Jeremy, you can roll initiative, just so I have your number as well.
Wow.
Okay, so and first up is to be. Anyone get 12 or higher?
I was the highest at 10.
Highest at 10,
Jeez.
8,
All right.
8, 3, and
Holy shit, guys. Okay. Oh, then Schwaz. Luther, you got the 8 as well?
Yep.
Lord Fent dead last.
Yeah, I'm setting this
All
bitch
right.
on fire.
Okay, so immediately the bar just erupts in chaos. The bard is going to he using his bardic vibes. He yells an insult at this bandit that's at the table right here. Calls him a slimy fuck, and has to make a wisdom save, I believe.
So pretty much everyone's fighting everyone.
For the most part, yeah. The band is not gonna they're not worried about you guys too much. Okay, so this guy takes 4 damage from Vicious Mockery. Next up is going to be this guy. This big, looks like the captain of whatever ship is docked here and is filling this bar. He runs up to the bard, takes out a scimitar, makes 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hit. Okay. So he takes out a scimitar and in one hand and a dagger in his other, slashes at the bard, dealing 22 points of damage to this bard, slashing him up, and he's bleeding badly now. These bandits here, you guys are... Where were you in the bar is Lord Fent rushed in, Schwaz and Luther?
I was putting myself right at the entryway. Like, we just stepped in as this is all happening. Tyler ran in ahead of us.
Okay. Then this guy right here is gonna come over to Schwaz and take out his scimitar, take a slash, and he's gonna do 7 damage on you.
Ooh.
So he cuts across your leather armor, slicing through a little bit, catching your stomach. So what are you at now? Is that 13?
13.
Okay. This next bandit over here is going to pull out a crossbow and take a shot at one of the bandmates, missing him. This other bandit is going to hop up on this table, take a shot at the band as well with his crossbow. Also misses, just sticks into the piano behind it like dong. These guys start to rush out of the bar. They're scared. This guy immediately here.
You just hit our fucking bartender. You're going down.
So he takes out a big old mace, swings it, hitting you for 7 damage, and then he swings it again, missing you the second time. So you take 7 damage. So what does that put you at, Tyler? 25? 24? Okay.
Dying
Great, this other one is going to come and surround you.
I tap R1 as he's about to hit me.
So you tap R1, and he takes 2 swings with his mace, and they just clunk off of your broad shoulders, not doing any damage to you.
Successful parry, counterattack.
Awesome. These two both walk over towards the center, and eye up Luther. They're both going to take crossbow shots. Miss the first one, miss the second one. They both just ping into the walls behind it.
I don't even move. I just let them fly over my shoulder.
Great. So that's going to be One-Eyed Bill's turn. So this huge man shark, he is going to hop over the bar and take an attack. He's going to bite. He's going to bite Tyler. He misses, and then he's also carrying a short sword, so he pulls out this big short sword and slashes you across the arm for another 6 damage.
Why does he get 2 attacks?
Because he has multi-attack. All right.
All right.
Great.
Me too.
So that's the end of his turn. Now these guys over here. This thug is the band member is gonna take a swing at the pirate captain. He's gonna miss, and then he's gonna hit him for 7 damage. This guy who is gonna come over here, take a swing at this bandit with his well, not a swing. He's gonna shoot him with a crossbow, hitting him for 8 damage. Sticks into his shoulder, and he stumbles back and hits the chair behind him. He's very low. Great, that's going to be Schwaz. You're up.
Might want to flute up, brother. Yeah.
Yeah,
What is it?
There's a few... I feel like the clarinet hasn't been as powerful as I want it to be. Because it really only... Like, it really only helps me.
No, it gives them disadvantage on attacks.
Okay, I could clarinet up. Or, Matt, if you take care of this bandit right in front of me, I'll shout a healing spell over to Tyler. Because I'm worried he won't last another round.
Yeah, and I honestly, I don't. 5, 10, 15, 5, 10. Can I vault these chairs and tables without...
With a proper athletics check, sure.
Oh.
We'll call it acrobatics, I guess.
I can't even, I don't think I could even... I could, like, barely get over to Tyler.
I'm gonna...
So I think I'll take this guy out.
Okay, I'm gonna heal Tyler. Level 2 heal.
Okay.
It's fitting time!
Alright. Tyler, you heal for 17. So 35. You can do math quick. Great, and then you still have a main action. Just a reminder, that was a leveled spell, so you can now you can't do another spell as your main action. You can either do a cantrip or a weapon attack.
Oh, okay. Let me do... gonna take both of my daggers out.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do a defensive flourish. Well, if it hits, I guess. So let me start with. Or does that only apply to one dagger?
Let me check. Yeah, that would only apply to one your main hand attack. But you could still you can only you already used your bonus action to cast Healing Word, so you can only make a main hand attack anyway. You can't do both daggers.
Oh,
but you
okay.
you could still do the defensive flourish with one though.
Okay, I'll do defensive flourish with one.
Okay, so that's one bardic inspiration to do that, and then you can make an attack roll. That hits. So you will add. You can roll damage, and then you'll add a d6 on top of it.
Nice. 11.
Great. So you stab the dagger into his. So also for the next until your next turn, you'll have a +6 to your armor class.
Huge.
So you stab him in the neck and bring it down across his chest, and blood just pours out as he starts choking on his own blood and falls to the ground, and he dead.
Oh shit!
Let's go.
Oh,
All right, awesome.
That's gonna be Luther.
are these thugs? Are they fighting each other? Or are they looking like they're in for some? The ones I'm trying to fucking ping them.
Right click and then ping.
Are they fighting each
other? Those are bad thugs.
Yeah, but like, are they? Is there attention on each other, or are they looking to get into a scrap?
They just were shooting those are the ones that shot their crossbows at you.
They must have been aiming for each other and missed. I am going to sprint. I'm gonna try and I'm running to here to get between them, but on the way I'm gonna try and leap off of this table and do like an athletic move just to make it look cool.
Alright. Give me a acrobatics check.
It's not. You sure you didn't want to say athletics?
I'm positive. If you're doing it just to make it look cool. So you see that, like, if you could look at your face, like, you'd see this like little smirk on your face as you run towards this table and make this gorgeous looking leap, and your shin just smacks against the chair and you stumble right here. So you will now have a disadvantage on your attack.
Could I use the rest of my movement to take one more step?
No.
Okay.
You use the rest of your movement to stand back up.
All right. Well, I'm going to, I stand up and now I'm angry that this thug saw that. So I'm going to pretend nobody else saw that. And if they did, we're just going to have to kill the whole room. So I'm going to swing take the greatsword off of my back. It's still shimmering, and I'm going to take a swing at this thug.
It's still shimmering. Don't worry.
And you'll do the attack roll with disadvantage.
Yeah.
You just roll again, and we'll take the 2.
Oh, the hit or just the damage?
The hit, yeah. That was your javelin, but it still doesn't matter. It's same, still d20. So yeah, you still hit him either way. You can roll damage now.
This guy stinks.
Come on, die. Yo, he's dead. He's gotta die.
Great. So you take your great sword out, starts glowing as usual, and you plunge this sword into the shoulder of this pirate, hitting him for 15 damage. He looks like he's doing all right. He takes a big gash on his shoulder. He just spits on the ground, gets ready for the next one. Okay. Any bonus action from you?
I'm good for right now.
Okay. Cool. That's gonna be Skip and Jarmy this round, and then Lord Fent, that's you.
Well, fellas, I think
Jarmy,
it's
you can
safe.
put yourself right near the door.
I
Sorry,
think it's safe to say I am enraged. So I am enraged. I'm enraged. And I'm gonna draw my great axe of terrors, and I'm gonna cleave these two muggly thuglies standing here next to me in my shark boo, and I'm gonna fuck them both. So I'm gonna hit the one on top first.
Okay. Bring it down this way. Gotcha.
And I said I'm gonna hit him, because I'm gonna hit him.
All right. Let's see it.
With either 17, I'm gonna take the 18.
So you are. Okay, so you roll the 18 first. You'll have to roll two attacks.
Oh yeah, sorry. I rolled the 2 damages for the first guy first.
Okay, those will both hit. So the first guy will take 18 damage. No, sorry. What is it? Yeah, 18 damage. Second guy, you can roll your damage twice for that guy as well, unless you already did that.
Thank you.
Okay,
it's
so
just
18,
10.
17. All right, so you
Oh
pull out your...
no modifier on the second one.
What's that?
No modifier on the damage for cleave.
Oh, okay.
No,
So that's 10.
Yeah, so it's only 10. Yeah.
All right, so you take out your great axe and slash it across, hitting the first one for 18 damage, slicing open his stomach, and landing into the arm. His arm actually falls off, just fucking, or it's like hanging off by like some skin. But this first guy is looking pretty beat. Oh my god, like math right now.
I do have an action after this whole thing. It's going to be a non-mover, but it must be done.
All right, what is it?
So I chopped his arm off. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like hanging by.
Yeah, I'm going to pull it off. No damage done. I just pull it off.
All right,
I'm going to take a bite out of it. Smoke my cigarette. And then look Shark Man in the eyes.
Hey,
Let him know
Godric.
that I'm the toughest man in the bar.
This guy's
Awesome.
a shark, Tyler. Just transformed into a shark.
You think that's supposed to impress me? I eat humans every day.
That's how
I'm not eating humans. I'm eating the fucking shark.
Meadows.
Perfect. All right, that's your turn. It's gonna go back to the bard. Jarmy is officially now in the fight. This poor little bard, fucking hammered right now. He's drunkenly swinging his short sword, and it somehow connects, dealing. Let's see here.
Bring it along now.
10 damage to this this pirate right here. Slashes him across the legs. Then it's gonna be this guy. He's gonna take a swing right back. Boom, boom, boom. He hits him for. Oh my god, 8 plus 19. So he takes out a scimitar, does like a 1-2 quick slash, and then spins around and stabs the bard right in his side, and you hear, "Oh!" and he's bleeding real bad right now. Not looking good for poor little bard over here. Next up, these guys are laughing at Luther, and they're gonna take some swings with their mace. First one is it's gonna be a nat 20. So that's gonna be 2, 6, 9 plus 2, 11 damage. Takes another swing and misses the second one. This next guy is also going to take swings. He's going to hit you for... What's your armor class?
17.
17? So that'll hit you for... the second guy, his first one will hit you for 5. And then his second one just clunks off of your heavy armor.
So how much is that total?
So what was that? 11 plus 5. That's 16 damage total. So what does that bring you down to?
Sorry, say that one more time. The music is crescendoing, and I need to turn it down a little bit.
Sorry. You take 16 damage.
Oh, 20.
Great. And then this guy over by Lord Fent, also going to take some swings with his mace. What's your armor class? 16, Tyler?
16.
All right, first one misses. He's going to take a second one. That's going to hit for 4. Have the 2. Take 2 damage from the first guy. Second one also swinging his mace. First one misses. Takes a second swing. You just catch it and you push it away.
I just took a bite out of his arm, so I stopped swinging if I were him.
He's like crying and trying to keep it together in front of his pirate crew. All right, that's going to be One-Eyed Bill's turn. Sorry, this guy's here now.
He's just a shark, right?
Make an intelligence check.
Ooh. Me?
Yeah.
I'm not intelligent.
Yeah, he's just a shark. All right, so he's gonna take a bite. You have heard that you can push the shark's nose away, so you steer away his first bite. And then he takes out his short sword and swings. Also, just clunking off of your armor. He's pissed off. He's gonna run away and try to do something else. So you get
give me my opportunity.
Yep.
Oh,
That's
nice.
it for sure.
Are you roll twice on that too, or no?
Yeah, you do. All right, so you,
Nice.
as he runs away, you hit him for, was it 14? 14 damage.
What are you running from, pussy fins?
He's looking for an easier kill. Okay. It's gonna be these two guys over here. This guy.
Luther, don't touch him. He's mine.
This guy takes out his mace, misses his first attack. Second one hits for 8 damage on this guy. He's still looking okay though, this pirate captain. The second one's gonna come over here and try to finish off this other pirate. Takes out his mace and just crushes in the skull of this guy right here. You see blood splatter across the floorboards as this other bandit right here just gasps in horror. Okay, Schwaz, that's you.
Alright. I'm gonna move just do right here. Still by the door in case I gotta scurry out of there. What I'm thinking is I will take out a crossbow.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and go for this guy right in front of Luther.
Okay.
Let me do a...
Regular tap, or are you doing a bardic?
I'm all out of bardic. So
you're out of bard?
Yeah.
Cool. That'll hit.
Nice.
Roll damage.
Let's go.
Cool. So you take out your crossbow, load up the bolt, smack him right in the torso, like stomach area.
Nice.
For 8 damage. That's a okay. He's looking okay though. He's looking pretty healthy.
Oh shit! All right.
Any bonus actions from you?
Can I do a spell as a bonus action?
If it's healing, if it's a bonus action spell, then yeah. Like, so I think your only bonus action spell is healing word.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Yep. I will do a level 1 healing.
Okay.
On Luther.
Yeah, thank you.
Got you.
Cool.
Hold on, let me... I'll just roll it. Get 9 health, boy. Yeah, 29, I think, yeah.
Cool. So
Yep, 29.
you sing a little ditty, and somehow it heals Luther. Cool.
No diddy.
No ditty,
No
no
ditty.
ditty.
Luther, your turn.
Beautiful. I go to finish off the thug directly in front of me.
This one?
Yep, that one.
Okay.
10.
10 does not hit.
Oh, shit.
All right. Well, then
You
I'm
can
going.
do your. You can do your. What is it called?
Graze.
Yes. Yeah. So that
Yeah.
just adds your whatever your modifier is to the damage. Was that 4 or 5, 6?
6.
All right. So you just barely scrape his arm, hitting him for 6 damage.
I'm going to. I'm going to action surge and swing again.
Okay.
Come on.
That'll hit.
Nice.
Better fucking kill him.
12 damage. Cool. So you, in a flurry of swings, miss your first one barely. Take your second swing and hit him across the neck and chest area, hit him for 12 damage. He's still standing, but he's bleeding pretty bad now, and he's
Jesus Christ, that's he is.
These thugs are real deal. The bandits suck.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
all right. So suddenly you see this wood elf just walk into the bar. Hey guys, and Jeremy, you just see this tavern falling apart right now. People are stabbing each other. There's blood everywhere. You see someone's head smashed in over here by the table. What would you like to do?
All right. So I'm thrilled about how my last bar experience went, joining the guild of Zertrin, something like that. So I'm on cloud 9, and I burst through the door, see the chaos, and just scream out, "I would like one ale!" And while I'm doing that, I point my rod of the pack keeper right at the shark, the one-eyed Bill guy, and I shoot an eldritch blast at him.
Do you want to move? You do not have line of sight on him right now.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm like in the bar, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Eldritch blast 16. That will hit.
Ooh.
7 damage. Cool. So you hit him. He gets blasted off back and hits this chair a little bit. And he is still looking pretty healthy.
Gotcha. And then I will. Let's do this. Why am I struggling with my actions? I'm going to hex the thug to the northeast of Matt, right here.
This guy? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you want to hex him for?
Constitution.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. That's gonna be your turn, unless you want to have any more. You have more movement if you want to use that. You still have like 20 feet of movement.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk up. Can I get up onto this table and just stand?
Yeah, give me athletics check.
Not
That's
really.
acrobatics.
Oh. Athletics?
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're good. Yeah, you can. You hop up onto the table. All right. So, Lord Fent, it's your turn.
Alrighty now. Well, fuck these guys here. I'm gonna cleave them again. Oh wait, I'm gonna re-enter rage first. I'm still pretty mad.
You
And
already
then-
re-entered rage last time, so. we'll
Oh,
do that
sick.
second.
Well, I'm gonna cleave right guy first. This one.
You're swinging right to left this time.
Correct.
Cool. All right, you can roll 2 attacks. Okay, so you could reckless attack if you want to re-roll both of those.
Yeah, sure. Jesus fucking God. Alright.
All right, the second one hits. So you, as you swing, you must have been aiming for his missing arm because it just goes right past him, but hits the second guy. So you could roll damage for
I just did.
that. Oh, cool. 11. You can roll twice if you want.
Oh, an actual 11. Great.
Cool, and that's your second, so that
Yeah,
take
no
off
modifier.
the 7, so then it still does 11 damage. So do that, and then you just hit it into the thigh of this other pirate right here, and blood starts pouring out of his leg, and he's grasping onto it as
Is he still alive?
yeah, he's still alive.
Oh my God. Well, I actually catch some of the blood pouring out of the legs, and I put it like eye black under my eyes because I'm really getting in the zone.
Perfect. So you re-enter rage, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. Back to the top of the order. It's gonna be the bard. He is very close to death. He is going to healing word himself. What? 4th level spellcaster. So he's gonna do a level 4. So what is this? He gets 44 healing. Nine, 13 plus 15. So he heals himself for 15 points. And then he is to take a short sword and take a swing, hitting this this pirate for 3 damage. Cool. This pirate's gonna take a swing back at the bard. 1, 2. Cool. So he takes 2 swipes with his scimitar. First one hits him for 4 damage. Second one misses, and then he comes around with his dagger again, hitting him for 7 damage. So a total of 11 to the bard, who is again looking pretty weak. This guy right here. Where are we here? All right, we're gonna start over here by Lord Fent. This guy is hanging on for dear life. He's going to take a swing at Lord Fent. Bleeding so badly, he just blindly misses both of his swings. The second guy to the right of Lord Fent is going to take some swings with his offhand, and he's going to miss both of his attacks.
Push. Scared.
Actually, no, sorry. He connects on one because of reckless attack. That gave him advantage. So he's going to do 9, halve to 4. So 4 damage to you. Cool. This guy right here, this thug right by by Luther. He's actually looking at the cute little guy on the table. He's pulls out his crossbow and takes a shot. It goes zooming past Jarmy's face, shattering the window behind him. This other pirate is going to take 2 swings with his mace at Luther. First one's going to hit you for 7 damage, Luther. Second one's going to miss.
Got it.
Okay. Now we're at Bill. Bill.
Scared. Bill's scared.
Okay, so he is going to come back over here.
Bill's scared.
And he is going to, surprise, he's going to take a bite. And he takes, his first bite hits for 13 damage, so halve to 6.
Jesus.
That's fine. I'm at 23.
Make a Constitution saving.
Easy. Consider it done. That's a 20, Zach.
Perfect. So you feel a weird sensation, but it quickly dissipates.
That tends to happen to me in real life, too.
Okay, and then he's gonna come around with a short sword, and he's gonna hit you for 9, halve to 4, so additional 4.
19.
I'm in danger.
That's his turn. This guy over here is coming back around here. He's gonna take some swings at this pirate captain with his mace. First one's gonna hit him for 8. Second one's gonna miss. So he takes 8 damage. Other guy's gonna swing with his mace. It's gonna be 7 and 5, so 5 plus 7, 12 plus a 20 damage to this thug. And now he is looking pretty weak. This pirate captain over here. And Schwaz, it's gonna be your turn.
Schwaz.
Isaac.
Schwaz, never mind, Schwaz. I'm going to text you.
Okay. Zach, I was just reading through my spells,
Mhm.
and I noticed one of them, I was looking at the components, is material? Have we been paying attention to this?
So, for the most part, some of them are really weird, like the material parts.
Yeah.
I am kind of choosing to ignore that for the most part. There are certain higher level spells that I would enforce it, but as long as you're holding something, I'm gonna say that, for you, your material is your instrument. So I'm just assuming that you always have your clarinet on you.
Gotcha. Like, I was looking
Yeah.
at my one spell, Hold Person.
Mm-hmm.
It's verbal somatic, which I don't know what that means.
That's like hand motions.
Okay. And then material is a straight piece of iron. I was
Yeah,
like,
no, fuck that. Yeah, no, that's. I'm just assuming that whatever you're like a bard, I imagine like you're using your instrument to cast spells. So I think
Okay.
that's just like a more like I wouldn't even know. Like that would just be a weird thing to try to enforce. So I'm just choosing not to, if that's okay with you guys.
That's fine. I just realized it's a thing.
There's a lot of things that are like weight and like
Yeah.
your backpack size.
That will affect you if.
I'm carrying a lot of shit, buddy.
Yeah, but it'll tell you when you're encumbered.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna add so much more shit to my backpack.
Actually, I'm gonna make sure. I think a lot of you don't have your backpack equipped, so I'm gonna go through and do that while we're fighting. But, Schwaz, you can.
I
Can
am
you?
very over encumbered.
No, you're not. This is unencumbered.
I don't think I have my backpack equipped.
I just equipped it for you. You're good.
All right. Thank you. I would like to do some sort of check of the thug to the right of Matt, hoping to understand all the thugs in the bar and how powerful they are. They seem to be taking a lot more than what we're used to. Do I have to be
The
closer
ones-
to them? Or
The ones by Matt, you want to take a look at?
yeah, since they're closest to me.
Okay. Yeah, give me an intelligence check.
Oh,
That's a save.
They look like pirates.
that was a save.
Oh, that was a save. Yeah. So
I see.
just. Yep.
There it's at.
Your first thought is like, are they also sharks? You can't really tell. They look like
if
pirates.
they like second form into sharks, I'm blocking the door and leaving and lighting the whole place on fire. And
John, you see me from across the room looking at my hands like, am I also a shark?
Okay. Damn.
This one did not taste of shark flesh.
Sharkfish. Alright, well. I am going to try a firebolt. I'm going to try a firebolt on the thug to the right of Luther.
Okay.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah. So the firebolt just goes right past and hits the wall, and part of the bar starts, or part of the wall over here starts to spark a little bit with some fire.
Oh, nice. I'm starting the process, boys.
Oh yeah!
Let's smoke them out. Do I have a bonus action still?
Yeah.
I'm going to bonus action first level heal. I'm running out of here, Tyler, but I got two more things. I'm gonna heal Tyler.
Look at what I'm fighting against with you guys. Get out of here. I appreciate that.
Alright, you get 12 health there. Well, that sucks.
Did you cast that as a level 1 or 2?
Oh, 1.
So I think that should just be 1d4, right?
I like getting 12 health instead, honestly. I say we keep it.
No, this
Maybe
is it says D2 4 plus 4.
Let me have a look.
A
Let's have a
D24.
look.
D24, yeah, it was a D24.
I think he rolls a D100.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're good. Yeah. So whatever the first result was.
Yeah, it's 12.
12. Yeah, 12. So you get 12 back.
I live again.
Perfect. Luther, your turn.
I'm getting pissed off. I'm gonna try. This guy's been.
And real pissed off here.
It's like I'm taking. It's like, what am I swinging? A fucking pool noodle? So I am becoming angrier. I swing my weapon again.
Which one?
The one, this one.
Cool. That'll hit.
That will hit, and he's gonna about to find out.
12. Yeah. So you take your sword, plunge it into its chest, like you're going for the heart of this one, and he just starts choking. He tries to grab the blade, and his hands start bleeding. He drops to his knees and slowly fades away.
No.
Beautiful. I pull my sword out of his chest. There's just a huge cavity from where it was, and I slowly turn to the one next to me, and using I forget what it's called. Hew. With my Hew ability, after scoring a critical hit or reducing a creature to 0 hit points with 1, I can make an attack with the same weapon.
Wow! Look at that. That's pretty cool.
So I'm gonna swing at him again. This next thug. I can't see.
That for sure hits.
That'll hit, and I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'd say that'll do it.
You had a lightsaber?
It's a lightsaber, yeah.
What the fuck?
Cool. So you take your sword after pulling it out from this poor guy's heart, slash it towards this thug, slicing him right open. He starts trying to catch his own blood, but he's barely hanging on.
Perfect.
Okay. Jeremy.
All
Welcome to the
right.
fight, Jeremy.
What would you like, Mr. Tyler? Because I have this one hexed, so I could finish it off, or I could help you out. You got quite a bit going on over by you.
Jeremy, initiate the plan.
I can't do that.
Jeremy, the plan.
I can't do 2 cantrips in one go. I would love
Jeremy,
to.
here's my thing. Due to my pride, both in real life and Lord Fenn's pride that is a reflection of my own, I refuse to have help in this 1v3.
Okay, well, are you up after me?
Yes.
Like immediately after me?
Yeah.
Alright. We're not gonna do half
Yes.
of my plan.
We're not. I've
You
got.
guys making secret plans?
No. Schwazi, move towards the door.
Yeah.
I will on my next turn.
I know the prestidigitation or whatever the fuck this spell is.
Prestidigitation.
That one. I can snuff out fire play. You can instantaneously light or snuff out a candle.
Correct.
How are you with me snuffing out all the candles in the boat? In the bar?
Let me.
I was
Look at
hoping to pull a rule of cool here.
I like rule of cool. I like rule of cool.
Okay, so here's what I will say.
I could roll for it.
You are not snuffing it out. Here's what I'm going to say happens. So you, as long as this is what you want to do,
I want the
be
boat
done a little
dark.
bit differently. Yes. So suddenly you start twirling your hands, conjuring this cantrip, and suddenly there's a gust of wind that rushes in from the doors and all the broken windows, and shoo, everything goes dark.
Excellent. That is my turn.
Okay. Lord Fent, that's going to be you. It is dark in here. Besides, Luther, what is the radius of your? If you look at your Night Mourner, tell me the radius of your the glowing aspect of it.
15 feet. And then dim, it's bright for 15, dim for 15 further.
Okay. So, Lord Fan, you are in dim light, meaning you will have...
I have dark vision.
You have dark vision as well?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so you make a normal attack then.
Cool.
So you can do whatever you want.
Awesome. First, I'm going to cleave these two thugs again, and the order doesn't matter. I'll do top first, right second.
Okay.
I'm going to actually kill myself soon.
There you go.
All right, so that'll be... Is that a reckless attack for the first one?
Yeah, I'll roll that first one again.
All right, so you'll hit them both then?
Alright, so this is for guy 1.
Okay.
I'll take the 17. And this is for guy number 2. I'll obviously take the 11.
Cool. So the first one just butter cleans through this guy's torso, just cutting him directly in half. And it connects with the second guy to the east, hitting him for 11 damage, just kind of like hits him right on the hip, right where his arm would be if he still had one. Hitting him for 11 damage, and he's looking weaker, but he still has some life left.
And then as my bonus, as 1A of my bonus, I'm going to look Shark Boy in the eyes and say, "You're running out of friends, pal." And then I'm also going to take a bottle of oil out of my bag and dump it all over the bar.
Don't you dare touch my bar.
Douse the space to cover a 5-foot area.
So, real quick.
Actually, no. I'm going to put it on Bill.
Okay, this would replace your re-entering rage.
Fine, I'll enter again next turn. That's fine.
Okay. Cool. So you will take full damage should you be attacked. Great. So Bard's gonna go, and as this starts to happen, you start to hear a patrol outside approaching.
Oh god.
It'll probably be here by the end of this round to quiet things down. Okay, so Bard, what the fuck are you gonna do? Heal. Okay, he is going to. D8. Okay, he's doing something. He's got something crazy up his sleeve right now. That's not a D8. D8. 6. 16. 21. Plus another 12. 33. And one more. 40. Okay, so he is going to. You see him take out his little pan flute and start to play this really soothing melody. This guy, this bandit captain right here, falls asleep.
Oh.
This guy falls asleep as well. And so does this guy. Everyone falls asleep. And then he's going to heal himself for 6. Okay.
Fucking drunks.
Bandit captain's asleep. Can't do anything. Those guys are also asleep. One-eyed Bill. Okay. He is going to do the only thing he knows how to do. Bite you, Lord Fent. He's going to hit you for 15 damage with his bite. And you make a Constitution saving throw.
Boys, I'm in danger.
Okay, so suddenly you feel some type of virus has entered your body.
Oh god.
It's sharking time, boys.
Okay, and then he's gonna take his short sword. And that one misses.
How do you roll above 16 twice? Jesus Christ.
He has advantage on you.
Why?
It's one of his special things.
God. I'm gonna go poop again, but I'll have my headphones on.
Okay, so this.
Oh god, you're a special one.
Okay, so this band member takes a swing at this sleeping captain, hits him right in the gut for 6 damage, which immediately wakes this guy up. And he's going to take another attack. That one's going to miss. This other guy is going to go take some swings. First one hits for 7. And yeah, so these 2 band members over here just start pummeling this sleeping bandit captain until he is just a pile of mush on the ground.
Oh shit.
Um.
Oh no.
Okay. Schwaz, that's gonna be you.
Well, I wasn't worried about the guys to the south, but I think I gotta worry about them now.
These guys are the band people that didn't seem to take an interest in you, just so you know.
Okay, then I will pretend. Yeah, okay. I thought they were just gonna immediately aggro me. Is Shark Man covered with oil right now?
He should be. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, he is.
Then with all my power, I'm going to summon a firebolt.
Okay.
Please, 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 please. Yes.
That'll hit.
Let's go, Cummings.
3.
Cool. So you have a tiny ball of fire erupt from your hand, crashing into One-Eyed Bill. And it engulfs him, and he's burning. He takes 3 damage. And on top of that, every time it's his turn, until he's extinguished, he'll take an additional 1d4 damage. So this time he takes an additional 2. So that'll be 5 total damage to him.
Damn, it's not a lot. But he is on fire, so maybe it's psychological too. Alright. As a bonus action, I'd like to heal my good friend Fent.
Lord Fent.
First level heal. It's my last spell here.
How much
8.
did you get him? 8.
You're up to what?
So he's back to
24?
24. Yep. Cool. Luther.
I must take out this thug.
He's sleeping, so you have advantage on this attack.
I hope I could I should be able to cut his fucking
You could
head
do
off.
literally whatever you want to him, right?
Can I just slit his throat?
Yeah.
Clean.
All right. Easy.
Do you want me to explain, or do you want to explain it?
Can you explain what position he's in?
He is slumped on the ground, like he was standing mid-fight and just passed out. So he is in a really awkward position. You'd probably he's kind of like on his side, slumped forward. His face is like in the floorboard, so you'd have to like just pull his hair back.
Hell yeah, that's raw.
All right. Yeah, I'm not even gonna do that. I'm gonna line up with his neck. I'm gonna, with two hands and my sword facing down, just drive it into the back of his neck.
You just hear like a sickening like, and there's no other sound. Just
Wow.
the slow sound of blood trickling.
Holy shit, that's metal.
Is that since he was asleep, is that my...
That's your attack, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so right now, there's one thug over by Lord Fent, One-Eyed Bill, and then this guy who's sleeping on the table.
Probably leave him.
Or, yeah, leave him for now. He'll wake up to the carnage.
We gotta focus the shark and the thug around Fent.
Agreed. Oh, the guards are coming.
Don't you dare fucking touch
Yeah,
me.
this is the last turn of combat, I'll tell you. Guards are now right outside the door, about to bust in after Jarmy and Lord Fent go.
We fight them too.
They're just gonna enter our battle.
So Luther, that's your end of your turn. I don't know if you were.
I don't have any
Okay.
bonuses, yeah.
So Jarmy.
Alrighty, I am going to use my Detect Poison and Disease spell. Within the 30 feet around me, I can detect any sort of poisonous or venomous creatures, magical contagions. I just want to know what the fuck's going on inside of Tyler right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is that 30 feet? Am I good on this table?
You're good.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Cast.
Okay,
I
so
think I
how
fucked
does
up my
this?
spells.
This will be your second and last spell slot. So detect poison. Should use sense location of poison, venomous creature, contagion. Yeah, no save or check or anything. Okay, so you sense from casting this spell that Lord Fent has been infected with a were-shark lycanthropy, which is just like the virus that turns people into a were-shark. It doesn't always do that. Sometimes most of the times it just kills them. Most people like die in the process of turning into a were-shark. So this is a very serious thing that will.
Shit.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't die. That'd be okay.
A were-shark what? Lycanthropy?
Lycanthropy.
I wish that freaking girl didn't get her wig split on the boat. She probably could have done this.
Yeah.
Her wig split. Right on. Alright, I just wanted to know what the fuck's going on. So we know it's bad, real bad. And
Yeah, you gotta
we don't
get
want
that.
to be bit by this fucker as well.
Yeah. That elixir of health that you guys have. Yeah, that would get rid of it. I'm pretty sure that cures all poisons and diseases.
Oh, nice.
I have one of those if you need it.
I have one too. I was really hoping the sack of whole cloves was going to take the blood force of it, but I guess not.
Excellent.
Tyler just is convinced that the cloves are gonna do it, and he fucking dies.
All right, so that is unless you I don't think you have many bonus actions, but if you want to, you're welcome to try.
No, I don't. All done here.
Okay. Lord Fent, as the guards are walking in.
I enter rage because I'm pissed off. And then I'm going to strike this thug.
Yes, you will. You can also reckless attack, yeah, if you want to.
Let's kill him first.
Okay, so 19. Yeah, since the last round of combat, tell me how you kill him.
I'm also gonna cleave Bill, just so we know.
Okay.
But with his arm still in hand and his blood currently dripping down my face and mouth after I took a bite, I take up my great axe of tremors and I chop the other arm off, and then one leg, and then I kick him over like a teeter-totter and let him bleed out on the floor.
Awesome. So then you're cleaving and swinging it into Bill as well?
Yeah, and I'm gonna do it. It's screaming my lungs. I fucking hate this guy.
Perfect.
Oh wait, I have to roll it. Sorry.
Oh,
Nat 20, yeah,
shit.
that'll do
I
it.
fucking hate this guy.
So you could, did you roll crit damage on that?
Roll
Okay,
crit
cool.
on
So
that.
that'll be 15. So with one final swing, slice off this guy's leg and arm, kick him over. As that's happening, your great axe continues to move to your right and sticks into the side of muscular shark body of One-Eyed Bill, hitting him for 15 damage.
Nice.
And he lets out a roar. And as that happens, like 7 or 8 of these massive fuckers, like bigger than Store, like storm in. Everyone stop! They start screaming. They start dragging people. They grab these thugs, drag them out. Do you guys want to deal with this, or you want to try to stealth and get the fuck out of here?
Let's deal with it.
I was gonna say, since I'm closest to the door, I'd like to try and do a persuasion.
We
All right,
blame
yeah.
the bard. Please. can we
Yeah,
blame
yeah.
the-
Well,
the-
I'm
the pacifist.
bloodied. I'm half health. I'm turn around to them. I'm begging. I'm saying, "Oh my God! Thank God you guys are here." The bartender just fucking turned into a shark and started chomping on my boy, and all hell broke loose. The bartender was chomping at everybody. We need your help putting him down. We've been trying to just stay alive this whole time.
All right, so as he's like kind of like half listening, he's like directing his other guys, like the other guards, to start grabbing people.
Right, all right. Who are you? What's your name? What are you doing here? Why should I believe you?
I'm a simple bard. My name's Schwazimoto McBlinker. Please, I'm just trying to play and get some coin. I didn't realize this bar was...
Wait, McBlinker, wait. You're set to meet with the king tomorrow, right?
Yeah, that's right, too. Yeah, we gotta do that.
All right, very well. We have guests of the king here. These 4 are fine. Everyone else, send them to the brig.
You see, they cuff the sleeping.
No.
The only person left. They cuff the bandit that's on the table. They chain up One-Eyed Bill as he's thrashing around.
He's still on fire.
They extinguish his flame. Thank you for reminding me of that. They grab the bard. He's like, wait, I didn't do anything. I was just performing here. They started attacking us. They grab all 3 band members, take them out. Yeah, you guys are now in an empty bar. Besides like they're just cleaning the dead bodies off the floor. They're dragging out, pulling out body bags. This is not that unusual for them. You can tell that like this is like a weekly or monthly occurrence that people just get fucking chopped up in here. Cool. Do you guys want to stop there for the night?
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, it works for me.
That's a funny spot to end, yeah.
They're just looking around at each other, all just like, Jesus Christ.
It's funny, you guys came here for information, and this is what happened.
Yeah, was there information to get that would have happened had that not happened?
Of course.
Fast, or? Oh, great.
A lot.
Once again, I've left us in a spot with nowhere to turn. I can't wait to see the other 3 of you get us out of this.
Well, I mean, I didn't even have you roll because, you know, like, you mentioned your name, and they work directly with the king, so they know that you guys are supposed to meet, so he trusted you right away.
Wow.
So you guys are not in trouble.
Didn't even have to roll.
I probably should have made you roll, but I just...
Let's see. What would it have been here?
It would have been with advantage, anyways, if you... persuasion, which... And I know your persuasion is fucking... So...
It is.
Hey, Shark Boy, where's Lava Girl?
Yeah, you would have easily got that.
Let's go.
I would probably be looking for a 15.
65, holy shit.
I roll a 7.
Good work tonight, boys. I'm gonna stop the recording on that.